say ye did broadcast empensemu ebremo yama mache emamo akwaba eba Oyerepa breakfast time so me edin anama intifo me Kwesi paka wosen ene Akua Asiedua afia so ene ye pede ebusia ene ye pede good morning
and then you my friend omacham
kewi akaye
come on ye more private no mo chamber some no so no butcha
tene pede mai sene tetie
we dem banki wo so banki wo
ye kan na ye kan ma for so we pay now you should ye in fact to no football 1 week pepe no pay na
next week no mo pay foforo
1 week pepe because I feel no be boy in sika show prima sem kaka ben sem to no I feel no fair boys give you no hwehwe no oh na do away oh that means they share you rare sika ba no recording say ade ba kwa ha mema pa yes ade say apart from them on all brand naturally do no money scan yes anama say sika say kwa di chao kam sero
Fanyansa to
na fanyansa to no
I say obedu do ko no kwa ebuso sankrata na say daily graphic truth and accuracy every day as usual ono na yede ne ehyasie na asam kese a ede nimu anope wotwa openi Professor Kwame na ato ahoy Kwame na ahoy Professor Kwame na ahoy wotwa mfoni ede aba ono
ene sokro no atine Kwame na say ni Kwame na
but so ono ne de ne ato ahoy ene ba Kwame na kasa so ya ato okay enti Professor Kwame na ahoy nimfoni ewo ha ono eni penimpa ono ni penimpa oda say yade amambo decentralization eze ade amambo nu efistro ede aba ya district levels no ono na ohwe santo to no na waye ma bibia etumi aye final say Ghana has too many districts it's counterproductive Professor Ahoy ena kasansemi se district na ewo man mu na doso dodo nti ma mpuntu ananka ye pe no anase mpuntu aye hwehwe se ebekoso ewo emiamia district levels no entumi enkoso senia ye hwehwe no krata yi etwa ho asem ede abawunya krata yi obetumi enyemu nchiremu ye papa get fund disburses 4.3 billion Ghana cedis to support educational activities and so enwo asem ewo ha story no ewo page 13 52,492 SHS placement cases resolved and also so a placement na eba ya na some fire do makokoto secondary senior high schools ahodo no mu na how abahon watch say emudo do na 52,492 no watch say otumi ahwe ho asem aka ma omanya ne poma sibre dialysis sickle cell treatment free Kolebu teaching hospital CEO tells public account committee story no ewo page 20 Sister Akua ladies first as usual
mama free SHS placement asem ne ho yetimi resolve the ye me sure say yekoye nim no saa na etie ade na koye repetitive recurring afibia and then issues eba na ba ku bi a menti ase ma me bi video a me hu oba o se ne benya aggregate 37 na o kaminim so unim de 37 na chiro se den you the first choice brig girls the second choice infantiman girls the third choice agri emu bia amfa no three ni nyina bia amfa no mo de na koto ne fourth choice me see really
37
mami na 37
and
so the higher you get to the
number some you go school check see na chese wo so
exactly
and the bet me say o when
you 6 and 7
bo na dwena no
single digit no
say you say you cha wo for no bi
na the way na was say dia kokoro kasa
onim clear ignorant you say cha wo for no how the grading system works because this is not the first time we unya 42 50 offense we year 50 no the banana
wa pass the child when you
no kasa na ban so correct say ma me da bi o dia
ne ma make man no na correct enti say you to me resolve an issues dey na bi wo me akrama help you bi a make us okwa Kwesi make us okwa praise be ha ye na ko today okofi ase senior high secondary technical enti ya hwe na ya resolve ni nyina na de ebe ye hu ne say oba tan bi a ye de ne ba be firi ne nchen akokuru bi so na wo be di eche se wo ko han dan ama na trem say na wo ba na fantinye do de akobo ache What did I
so your body and
remember the crab obedu ba bi ne kwa no akọware ti kuro nim wa ware a otwene ba ne nkrofo awie school omra fie no ma obekwa koka
ko ebusuan foforo
enti modern school system ne de ye
mate director mate man so bi num wi
man bi so num bi pa na so kotenka he ya ma wo ho mema na omo so ma wo ho a omo ne o tena ayi ehwa asan wo mo ma enti say yes ya resolve bi am ye show say bi so aka yakoye nim no omo hwe na omo nya ho adwuma na entume emmoa ena sa asem bana headline asem ya Professor Hoyer ka say you too many districts na counterproductive menene ya adwen constituencies ne kwasa na etie wo hwa man a esoso wo de ye wo ehenti yemfa Nigeria mo ne aman a Egypt say the biggest oman e wa Africa ha eso menye so mo MPC kura do so te say ye de no minim adwen ya na ta kira ye de te say ye te say ye de support amanyoku bio say so development adwen we ye tirimu anke ni se titi ni bebre sa ene district kura me say jam ye twemu ko be ye te say 300 o say Ghana na ye say 261 almost te say ye MPC na na te say kamia ye say almost constituency bia so ye district why ye ni bebre ya adwen ya na so say de omo ka ene say ye pese decentralization eba na ye di development ko to the people sa na ye hu Professor Akua Asiedua waka menene ya adwen this abemiti mama mesusu ho say do we need all this creation of constituencies bebre any districts bebre no ana yenhwe mu bio na sometimes ade no sakatu bebre sa the management no becomes a problem ye meka no
ebo man ne kakra say ye di nipa
o ya enso o chicha enso
kwesi
me share prospectus na abano because na amanfo ka ho asem say doors do ka SHS placement today and I've been wondering it was last week me can ha say prospectus na abano the uniformed one wo harmonized one wo I also be actor then so there na school function dom dey e be come I will follow their complaining say prospectus na ye harmonized one kran e doors
now school na
school na my mate say school e binom oba na cho say ABCD e so taka ho eti e be sre eye GS benefit maka say mo dia bad ye na so enforcement na ya na ye problem eti be sre aho check akra wo system no still ye ho ntoye sa eti no ye consider na ye mwa awofo no no mo fa nkwa no enko school and a placement in the mimaka remember say na kan. It's been happening every year. I don't know that the better placement di obiye nyasem minim e be sada na sasem be sina yakopon ba jibia hye no so
na say yanye placement
no because ever since computerized placement is me buy every single year there is a problem every single year is a session I can once now as somebody who has studied the local government here what's a kasa like no this like because if Ghana the local government no papa we na the buy on the drafty bibia into law de ben papa we single-handedly in Ghana local government no yeah in fact local government amount for they revere him a lot within that sector. It is true say your districts and then municipal assembly endorse. You see, no case I say I didn't say I go for yes, sir. Your friend be German, just for pure politics. Say I had no say I have fun. I'm not talk about Kwesi. It's me bar. It's me chim. Na me have fun kwa. Na ya dia have fun masa. Na ya chen one that chen pepe. Sana politicians say ye. Job ba na so mo ya analysis na mo hwe bebia. Okay, I have see. I'm confronted trouble about I still not in a sense of central issue ni bi no omu say we for no central for omu trouble MPP and I for trouble NDC and omu chemu by read we chemu home for so be any so it's I believe that there were some district assemblies omu ye ketwa they have to merge them. In fact, me say some creative become last year
sign creative because
I involved some creative to 300 last year. That was the information that we picked up. And NDC for at the time, a year did that and say a call for. I'm hoping say NDC for no this time they are not thinking that they are creating any new district. The best over reliance on central government is a problem. That's why it's a counterproductive. Yema MMDS, they should generate their own income. A problem.
You mean as maybe to me generate your own income?
I am
such a front plate.
As far as farming and issues are concerned, you can generate. No, you can generate income from there. I'm not forced to see that. Do you know how much you're going to rake in revenue from I don't know. You property tax. That's what I thinking skills. Thinking skills. Thinking. Any. You're doing a transfer. Baby, you why because second you have fund money. You have to bring a initiative and this camera. I want to show that. You show that maybe all can. They can do a tourist site for.
Yeah, baby, come from you, so. Oh, from you, so.
I yeah.
Na kobo volta ni.
No, you want why you baby with the pontoon be so why you baby recreational center be. People will go and enjoy the weekend there. What are you saying? But there is no way. MMDA wow because what you generate income. You will generate it. Ni hiane adweno. How you can be innovative. And you know why they are not innovative? Because you appointed them. That's why they're not innovative. It is Ama, Joto, I'm paying that appointment. So what to the swaba? What to the swaba? Nako Benjamin. What to the swaba? Nako ba. When you say about 4 years, hey, you say you want to.
Sure.
My yes, you be in the next election. But we know they're not thinking because the government appointed them. Or the Tracia 4 years in this one. No. On say oye o man penino the body ya o betra ho saa to so o man penino be free so
omo so about to class and your kafo from bro man no
they about one I believe in about one so you tom so ba I think they'll be more responsible and do a lot of work than their own
7 year paymasters. I will say the Daily Guide was Ghana's favorite newspaper. GES fires Randy assistant headmaster for fondling students' breast. Headmaster now ye need now. What I say, and as assistant headmaster ye need there. Now Mia our friend no for to say when ya a sa adibina ya na esi farm for there so men. Poppy
bicycle condo
horn. Nti o mien said that when ya condo Omian poppy omian say ya papa no nye romantic no for nyesa na emian
na no for emu ehihade mu nyesa make am si no for be brazi agbo was atade ade obeya yi we no ne nam ho na ade a wo ya yi we di wo ye na wo ye ni ye kra de ne nka se ne nke we enjoy na wo de kwa ade wo se de why am
we no di agro we na agro no
nyesa ne na akra ke to afa camera
esi
na ye no de bi betumi aye yi ana Sebi mpeni for mama mani na ho nneema bi hu akwada ketwa afa camera si denim na wo mia na
no mo de ye den no na ya de
o mo de to na em se kaka no
sa na de to atwen de aba na aba
ti aba ya na matse se we wie school em se no em se o pesika bi efri papa ho na amba we leak video no nti e ho asem e o kratai enim na kolebu acting CEO to pay 113,000 Ghana cedis judgment debt and also our kratai enim secretary de pa judgment debt wotua de obi na say obi okọ hokoja ayehwe nem say wotwa hospital ne damages ay nam so amakota ahye say ontua sa sika nti asam no kratai enim am unya page 3 emunhiro mu nyina ewo ho asam kase am ewo guide enimu anope wotwa Ora Haruna Idrisu Education Minister ni foni ediaba na afi Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia akane Vice President anei osan president to no so abenu ntu franka mfama MPP ameyoko no mufoni ewenim as banner headline or say Bawumia Haruna lead MPP NDC race and also krata enim say Bawumia na likely say obetumi edi MPP enim sanso so na Ora Haruna Idrisu so ebetumi edi NDC enim na yakọ 2028 abato no mum. Daily Guide okay we here omwankasa mention names no asantehima this week okay see yeah show enimu Kwesi.
Let me start with the Papa no me no phone. You see, if you I'm making a very serious point. Because you see, a few years ago, My name is Amutu story na Jamasi assistant headmaster. Or committee suicide sir.
Yeah.
Because Jamasi here.
School
assistant headmaster. Or committee suicide. There was a video of him. And the girl be at his almost normal ye juma na kasa. And the girl and the boyfriend.
Kitchen suit dear Nana.
Oh, kitchen suit dear. Teacher say pay the sa we wu kwada.
And
the girl and the boyfriend. I uploaded it on social media. Papa, according to the story, Papa and the wife ate her. No be friend, but I'm send over there na share. Or share ye. I'm not sure one thing the and check call them or call down kukuno. Because you see, I said we record it later na share. And I later me delete it.
What tipo no?
Baby. See, I tell people that the feeling is in the body, not on the gadget. I think can or honam and your phone so never. And this all person later will feel ya. Later man number. Na feel. Na sanye. And fun two phones so. And they trust send me. My recording me. And na ba no.
For camera for
Kwesi. For Kosoro. For Shahas. And some hunu na manfodi. The best.
Na dey no kwa ya kasa.
Yeah, but na me kasa.
Camera na to an watch. And okay kan kwa.
I said trust send me video call.
Video call na make.
Uye mu ye video call no say dey we atwa send me. Video call say for camera no perform kaka me huni yo. As e sumbo ho. Uye ya momo kukro. I'm for see a business or mo cash out or
sa just send me no. And that test to better no.
Kwesi.
Inti be best mpenifo. Enye mpenifo nko ha. Young ones and young girls na bani na. Enya depa. Recently a colleague of ours, Lydia was around all over the place. Nina emwa. So what person when your feelings na manipa kwa number. And your feelings. Papa, nse ya sakeno. The embarrassment of bebe nebusia. Nemba. Amanfa betre omo. So omo ko omo yem crack aka ko JSS and say SSR. People use that against them. Oh yeah, general mahu. General yere ho. General community ho. We ko mkra no ya so penim bi. General wasoro. Aden ye di ombeye. But you see, every
discreet. Fresh chefs.
Yamia Jumuntina or boy, ya shatter at it. There's a reason why you shatter at it. And there's a reason why you get the closed door. You're pirates. I can say, Yana Bonting. It's the best. Oh, yeah. So, where they say, why you're not Bonting? Come in every tree. So, the camera, they're not Bonting. Office in the Socraine, Sanke Bear happen. No, the camera, they're not Bonting. Yeah. And your track camera can be a witch. It's not the pirates. So yeah, was what utom for omunti ombeye, but in chat video, but the ambition.
Sekia.
Mama fa mention the entwaso say asante ma foforo ba. Ye hwe ni mu ntempa. Ye hwe ni mu nti ye wo hye nananom well. Say sa ampa eja ye de ubofo de ye asam no ye mfa meja ye kwa yitimeti. Aha. Say sa ampa eden ya wo hema foforo beba. Nti ye hwe ni mu kwan. Na ya sabe som esom na adwuma na ye de yegina mu nti ye besom ne pepepe na Dr. Bawumiani Yera Haruna de anope Kwesi ese kokobo fie ndisi fo atena yema ba se sankomo no munya di. And I think ye ne kwan ano no because mo di ba ku echa support na to abade amano abetena konwa so afekora ma ye na mu gya adwuma na bone so asa adimoni a kire ba bi fofora. There so na mo be gina dia campaign for 2028 no. President Mahama Juma Nko yi be ye dia ma candidate bia obeba. So obenya asem agina so dia campaign nti omomo ano. Ene e ko nanim kura mfie mienu ne fa ne mfie miensa so a. Wo wo se mo ye adwuma no. Nti mo temo ho akoye mo dia na ye. Say de MPP for na ahwe mo da say eda se ombeto mo de. Yi polls ya e kwa ye bubu NDC for di wo mu yi. Da be na NDC for koto aba. Omunya ye no mama president ne na sumdue no fanya adwuma kolebu
okay
Kwesi
we kolebu na be
kolebu CEO inso asemeno a metese wonu aba ab na o say asare kana adwen kire ne pa ke kana adwen kire ne pa se ye mofoto kwa de ntina foto a ya bo bia bia wodi ye di sika bi koto a particular fund bi mu a ye meant for a particular job and just say bibia do nsa bobo mu a na wo yi sika nka ye ka ni nyina e be lampe ni nyina together ne de ato foto ba kom enti sika bi afa ba bi ayeka omo ko pesika no mo fa metua ya ne sa na ye manipa ni bre na ye hu sa so twe wo ho manipa o ye adwuma na obeye careful na papa 60 years we twa mu papa woni mu 60 woda so ya be
hwe na nim dia oh I'm so the football age in ejinem because now the
I wanted to add a little bit of about Haruna Nidi on record. Haruna Nijos na saying ka tell obi an kan che obi say obe contest election. It's yan kan che omo ye research no so. So omo person be researcher. Of course, and before the omo some be October, so that is okay. But at least yan research in fact John Mahama amamwo no ho. Kwesen wo born the bra yie. Wodi nsem huno yan say adwuma because you see here chicho man yo you win election 1 year kran by we're talking about the next election in 2028. I mean what kind of people are we? I just don't understand what kind of people are we? Here chicho man ye bo man ye more man na to development na ya to about we onya 1 year wakonya so you are thinking of the successor in 2028. I mean come on. This thinking here.
We free is so bro and so we free as we so temani ye ko. Let's focus on that. Chronicle enimu MD ECGMD. Osi containers na e ka say ren ba ko kwan yo mahu ni nyina wo.
At least o mahu ni nyina.
Nti dia na e copy condemn for so ye ne ye de.
Say e yira but o mahu de mo twisi.
So manda.
Because I hear now port ho. And then any port ho. That is not true. Then any port ho.
Na story ni se ni nyina.
And then now port ho na bi wo ho. About 1,000 of them now port to and I'm going to so other places. It's in they have seen it. Sanity. So I know about 4 days ago, so 5 days ago, they have seen it. So that's what it is.
Your birthday, and then your birthday.
Oh yeah.
And then your birthday.
Oh wow.
And then me then yami ase. Ma me ba ofebia. Yami sha ne papa no pe ma pompa yi ama no ai. Yami ma no de na kuma pe. So u bate nyame ho ano ama ode wa koma pe o ma ne bibia o wish for ne ho bia happy birthday to Febia me ne abusuafo nyina Kwesi ka ho ama nso ka ho ani fiafo nyina ye ma no happy birthday o nyame nhira ne papa e na me de happy birthday ni bi nso e kwa koma mesofo eyere mama osei sapon Mrs. Osei sapon ni kunu ye Presbyterian sofo a ne wo wa ho megiem papa osei sapon ne yere enti mama abusuafo ni nyina me ameka ho Mrs. Grace Osumensa ka ho ene abusuafo nyina ye ma happy birthday onyame nhira o papa na omamo enjoy mo pension na nananom no bebre meka ho sempanyfo ndo mo nyina mo hwehwe mo nananom enti ai nyame ema ho ahoden ye de happy birthday ni bie wonso ekọ ama ye nua ba ma ba ko a owo multimedia Efeni Nicholas o multimedia so a cameraman e wo multimedia na na yiri Benis ene ye na woda happy birthday to you Benis efiri ukuno oso odo oda asenso e wo hwepa a wo de hwe wo no ne mofra ne nyina onyame nhira na o ma mfie bebre nto emegu mfie so ekwa na beto na nyame ma mo abre wa poso kosi se wusini nyina betutu wo wanu na o ma utini nyina nye fita enti Benis happy birthday to you if you dear husband Nicholas ya o multimedia anana bodo nso ka ho also we show happy birthday
Kwesi se o de o Facebook for na enti mi aso men ka me de Frances Ofebia osan buedu Frances Ofebia osan buedu Ofe happy birthday to you what yankupo nshira na until in ncho no mo weni so ade hu ni nyina embrem CEO of ice cream no e was say you know so e dey see Akua Asiedua de Ghana ice cream no milkshakes yeah dey see Akua Asiedua de Ghana to say it was so we didn't edit and now ma into for
abusuafo ye mamu nyina achibio ebra so se Ghana te sen ye de eho enkomo e de bremo mo be kai a na wotwetwe mu na mu no ye di enkomo ekobosome frɛ ho ya ewo asantemantemu efa Methodist Primary School a ewo ho ne school dan ne se de aya dada na afi ya patch baby kura papa ya ensuo to a enwunu ba classroom nti na teacher pon mofra e mo kofie ebinom kire se de ekeka koro no sempanifo nka wa memu a ebeye asem e de ama wo mo daachi bi asem yi koye no Oyerepa de munim se yan de yan na de asem yetu anamo wo ho ama ye bo ho dawuro e wo yedwuma yi aso na wotwepenie no enya results ene say empanifo ni aba ho ya wonam so aka bibi na wode asoma ena no peye ompanyimfo mienu e wo ye fie dua yi mu ha ye ne omo bedi nkomo na omanante se omo di free amomo so ene bosume frɛ ho no omo ne yahwefo ache ye wo Isaac Ageni Mboaten o ye reporter na de asem no ebaaye na anopai yenya empanimfo yi emienu ya ye Honorable Francis Opoku a o ye assembly member ena ora Carlos Kwesi onu so ye teacher e wo Methodist Primary School e wo amomo so ayenu mbedi nkomo mpanyimfo me mamu ache e mamu akwa ababa Oyerepa TV so
yeah
mamemfa free teacher eso Mr. Kwesi ye wo msa ye the cameras by e betwitwa enuoma ni bi e ma ye hu sa de enuoma yeko wankasankasa wa bai tramfoni ni kakra kire ye bese memienu bi na afi ye mfa nkomo ne nto aso
yo meda wase de di kan no meda asida e ma Oyerepa se o mama yesa akonyen na ya enso emokonim se sukua adi mfie adu okron 90 years na yehwe nipa atete wo mo na ohwe dan no se de sisiwo pa na ensese nipa ke yetena se ekyirade na se suafo etenam isuade nanso obey ne dan timi memo front na awiam saa esese obomoden na wo kyirade na wo kyirade na se nsuo hase se ebeto ana emuna na dan ayam hyehye wo teacher ni kura no wonya adwen a wo de kyirade no eni hobiem fi se edan no wo hwe de asisi aye ho a paapai no tro bi aye nkokura no na nyanya nkyire ene sakasaka hye dan mu saa fi se ho na apaapai ya na nanom esi dan no omode nkampuro na ye lent unhunu nkampuro ni nyina apro utimu a na dane ayam hyehye pa enya agro enu ntino ama sisi ahoehia pa mu ne yewo
ukwakyerade wo abai posu ko wedi mfie sen
o mfie nsia de
why are there na one first station ana
Derby
ufi hine ba ho
me free asao so Damascus
eno so oponi
eno so oboso me free ho a
ntida Damascus no
na no Suta circuit
I see
one
I see na de ba momo so
de ba momo
I see na or how we maka ho asem say school management committee wo ho
ya ka ho asem
SMC no
ya ka ho asem pa
na nanom we have assembly members so MPs era empanyifo ni bi abakwa ma ene yera safoje so na ababedru anamo be na motu
anamo de yetutu bebre ama yewura asafoje aye oboya no ho ba se bebre cement 50 bags bi ama edi nkan e de start ena yenia mrante na ene mabawa na wewe school e keken ho bom kakra eyi bibi kakra ye de start bibi de ma yenu kg fo no totofewa fo no no kra no yenwie yenya support kakra every former high court judge justice Oheneba Esa ho ene timide ewie edan no ti yana mode ye tutubi
edan no se die ne simani so mu bu egu esi foforo ana se ayi empampro no ne ayi afadan na teche dan na mo de concrete ne be fa ho cement ne be fa ho na matena mu saa
ye hwe ya ho oden ne dia ye ntimi mu ensi foforo ti adwin nyina ne senka ye pese ye siesie nanso me nam saa akonya iso asre regional minister Dr. Frank Amako Hene se de why be pen no o me bi mai
atwemponso ya
minim se why be ade ama union kokotrofo
no se Methodist saa
ai nti yenso ye hia ne mo a ontwe nani mehwe
I see mamemra honorable assembly member Kwesi right ana Opoku
Opoku
Opoku what the assembly member feel say we let try
me first time I'm the buy.
First time na wa be share the
Ngwenche.
Wo ba isa na wonim. Nya nkwanhia. Nkwanhia ya dia wani na so. Nkwanhia ya dia wani na so. But adia esi ho for 90 years. E just be kra wo na na kra ye wo no e be to school no.
90 years, you think say nyi Ghana.
Enyi ai. Ghana e be ye Ghana de 70 years kra ni.
Ni senti e ba na kra ni Ghana kwa.
Ye ka ne say. Wo ba ye e dey anamon no wetu afa ho. Eno kwa ni school so e wo kromo.
Also found the among the school or your international school who better than the bind the and any school krumo.
I see.
The school krumona. Yamian Crone said, a dano kosha, ahomati. Now, Jose, well, yes, I remember, and I will be a leader or her. I say, we are chronicle school, no, you must show. It was a emergency, but my first BS with school was, and yet then I be a yibo abobia. You can send him in a marginal fee. We say, day and encranical school until Mudia work a crable school when I say, and cranny about 20 idea. I was school them, mammy. I have be a next time I'm what you now, then work community.
Saying I saw on Pam Quetchi, my. Now, Oban, so they are no school dinosaur campaign.
Oh, so far the school idea campaign. Say, a minimum so more line in a minimum. What do you campaign? The campaign. The other I was in Quenchia, I wish I know him. Oh, sir, Jumadian saying, I'm saying maybe I think I said be any politics, but maybe I'm just here. No, meeting guys and be any politics. By the campaign, saying giving up for Mama Boy, but here election you and I say, never classes.
Until you find a wedding come out could do.
And command the
whether we're buying coal or buying for front or bow, the thing must be done. I was here yet near CC time because Ghana this year any woman. Why if and wedding come out could do not in why baby a day. Oh, and command they said they mean a kind of minimum DC near. Honorable Nana Kwame Asafo-Gyae eno ma didin komo bebre se nyemianum kro dia momo so omo no yempeni fo da boso mefro won se o man ntwa mani a hwa momo so na to den chen bi si wo ha o man na be fro wo mo ento mo so aboya no ba se mbaboa yen kakra ama dwumadie na ese ebi ese tim di kodu enim bia no maboa na wa hwe dan a emapai a edan na ba ko se we kro de se me kakra bi no mutwitwae we de kakra bi na wo kwa chiro ba bia na ahomete ya semo are ho so ayasem enti onobu DC ya ti uso na de no maka e wo ho
oh DC wati musu
anti anope maba because that day we ye di kan de ho nkomo tinka ye begyan na akoso ba mutu anamo aba manya muaye bi results bi fi ba bi aba ana nkomo bi kra nyansi pia obi ahyebo bi e wo ba bi ana
o de ma me medase ni nyina se ye ne kromofo ahefofo committee fo ne emabu no mo kromo de
nyina ba school ni
school na semi na we nkukọ na school for no point is na nkran ma ne mponche na gidan na fa
so school dan mi na de beche na chese mu ekwapini se sukuta emu basa
na bi omma kwanse no bi school ba be kode mponche ne se mo
sabi na mapono kra bi ne da
no
wow nto mu keep your books way
mu office kura bi kitu bi she ba bi ano no etimi class 1 to classes etimi kabo mu afukra no mu hu ba bi a the teachers for the akura kodi
ayasemo matana ho ache Mr. Kwene Methodist for na nkasa na omu school no na omu sakodi abansem e dia na mo no omu atu afa ho
pedase say omu abanje too many free and sorry me 70
mu kura ache
ama ase ahoden a first na nkomode ayi adwuma no eni hobie first na nka Drew John Wesley there
yeah
eni asuafo ni nyina
parade na ntem eto nyum fakuro sorry John Wesley ma
eni obi ache since be okra ni ho bi ni ho na nsembe 2 years ni na mobile for there kakra eno kra de to padlocks na ye ni man kakra akra bi eno an ska akra bi na omutimede emai
uhu ne se dan no dada ye ene se de emwa no affecting enrollment e school abatan ni bi yi omo ma won
ye ho no se no abatan de me se meti hai me mani bi mienu ho
na mienu school ho
na mienu nso ni ho
wachim
machim bibi sikura na menya kakra
ebi beka fie asemo
nti ya anya ne sa am hihye bebre de e wo ho so awofo bi ho wo fo ma oni asonwie o de ya adwuma no
especially se nso to
ti ama
class mo na kokọ na mo
akoko hwe no ma ti wo
no ma
wa me be
school for ni bi akokwa na say wo free abontin no be rem
wo free abontin na be rem to kuro ya da ho ya
se dan de mle na we say no I think you gbapata oh na ke kan emu say we chen we no
na den na long vac bi no ka mo mfa sa adwen no mo fa plan say ti se mo frɛ kɔtena fie bɛ bosumi o sɛ bosumi na otwe me nu na nka motimi aye hu bibi ntinka ye bebie school next academic year ni be fie ase no na nka motimi aye bibi ko se se mo aboso kama o edan nso mu onam we ani asa kofa enchanse foforo de abeboso nti na se no adesere mu na mo baaye ana so sese mo nkasa me ntie na ye bre ne yaso
egu adesere so anti ne wo ha ehia moa de ehia pa na mpanimfo se ebi hye onuma na ato bia eben yenia mebunu no so yakeke ho abom yenia ewie school ho yakọ school ho pen ebi ti se Kofi Apia a oye BNI mpanimfo na ebi former high court judge Justice Oheneba Issa ya tutu yensa afro mo na yenua ba komodo Fostina
titi ni pakesi
pa
komodo de se soja penyi
komodo Fostina Boachewa anoche
titi ni pakesi
first female naval officer in Ghana Navy yenu mu nyina ya didi nkomo ama ya hye da bia to ho a ye pese eye dwumadie bi ye keka yensa ase na yetimi de eboa yenuanom na ye ne de esha
Methodist are sorry now so krama ko mo nan so because abaya gi schools now still Methodist dey na da so nti say Methodist college ya so na nkwada yihye ekwo na enko yi a sabe animguase eka konkonta ebika nkuruma enti Methodist fo na so mo ne o makasa eduru sen
me pa cho ho de ma minya no kaka Methodist fo no me da tumpen fo no me ko Methodist
okay
me da tumpen fo no nim say isi an school no ye bodin a mumudin ne ye bo omo so Methodist school e mo ne ye bo enti ni say nyankopɔ ya adona se dwumadi bi se be koso a ɛsɛ modim ho jim ana se modim tintim we ɛsɛ nka mo no mo ye ɛsɛ nka mo no mo ye na se bia ma ho de se mo so na se kuru ni na so ba boa mo ɛsɛ mo so mo so mo din na mo boa ma dwumadi ne etumi ye kama ma kuru no fa no ntom pefura
wa hwe mo be di 90th anniversary nyina aye ho billboard ne ayi nyina esisi abonte ye hwe general security e wo mo kuro nim ene o mate sen
security system de ye ho mantie no
sa class me kwa de hwe na ho no bia mefa enti general nkrofo afie mu ne nkrofo mfo mu say na security tie
ya se efie bia mensem gum eden a ebenya nipa ba ko mienu bi o mo hadwen kakra ba ye ho de noso sa
okay
noso sa
okay
say wudi ne sa de hokra de bi ni ho sa
nearest kra police station wo so ye he
say number 2
okay
na tabeso
but the sound I see yesu sakura na yeti di na ya na me feel say teacher for no mo keka nsam mo boa I see tabeso ne hye ho I see enti say ye time no aso anesa enti me ma teacher Kweni the next 15 seconds hwe camera mu na ya appeal o camera ni hwem na ya appeal say obi a otia past students ni bi o ma efiri ko enya ba mu penifo na sasa oba waka say kokotrofo kan o nyamwa nti de obebo akokotrofo no o how ni bi ma samba ba bi nti o mumra
we peda ase ye hia mo pa mo an se ye kasi ye bobo nipa mebo ya ni a beje nsemo ene ye nkone nso nti de edi kan bi din kan ye no ye hia Dr. Frank amwako hene T3 cause on na mention nyina ehye ne nsa yesa ehia yenia ya de nyina onabo Kwame Asafoje aye ene ye DC se ono nso omumebo aye ene bio yenua no mo wie school nyina yenua no mo wie school ho nyina yenua Frank ihe school abakwasem a ono ni nipa 1994 odi nkan yi resource ana ehye nkuran aye 10 ebi si da that time na yenya boso mefre ho na ye bekwai kakraka
district nim
yenua Christian mo sebio mo nsem ewobie ene yenua baako ye fe na punch break the whole mazi upo bi otimi ye break pa ye ho no free ho no wie school
I see
omunyina ye sese omumra na omra me boy.
Okay. Assembly member. Wow, the campaign afen wa betan afre say wa be hyan kwansha. Wonya hu hwe. Kwansha ne de na wunim. Enti ede na won so so wo be ye de aboa se de be ya musku no anim bete.
Okay, mama me dasi. Edi kan se be ka se me mahemfo ne me nua me bunufo no ye nyina kan ho bom se pese ye hwe me school da ne munkum kola nansa. Tie ne de ho asi wo se pese ye boa. Na boa ne ye be boa no no. Ye nkwan ye ho de ntimi moa. Enti ne yetu ansa frɛ tichirifo ne abenche mo boa adwumadie no na menwa ibo honorable Frank amwako
na ya no why ne
so on wodi nkai bi da nanse ya mete okokotoro waye bi yesi yetu ansa frɛ no o do omra no mehwe kromo na on sanko.
Okay. Obehwe wi a okofia na afi wakofa ho adwene. Abusuafo ye sorry ye bre no enti anopai ye ne Ora Francis Opoko ye assembly member ono no de na no CCC ano na teacher Carlos Kweni ono so teacher ni ewo Amomo so Methodist Basic School ewo Amomo so ewo Bosobe frɛ ho district na constituency ewo Asante Mantami mudi nkomo. Nyame anim no kure ni enye enkoyie ye de besi ho na ya sorry me gidi sempanyin sa wo pasema ka kire nyame a na ka kire mframa empanyinfo ehu no mbetu ho anamo na esi yie nso a ye besan aba na ya beka ho asem me din de Akua Asiedua me sorry my the health and lifestyle atomo so Christ asomdwe nka mo nyina.
Sapon Yankropon Trade and Pondaroma, Sensia Bio, Memamina Che, the health and lifestyle eba. And pay, you see, free screening no eba so. Free screening, if it's a one more walk obey. Who did in our own way? O Casana O City, who will be just a city, who will be so just a woman. O qua, sorry. Now, dimly Cassipedi, obey you may. Who name said the Pediana ACTA. Into Kona and check him out. A free screening. Hebrew Nino. Our save life's health. Or say brand free screening. A mamma power free screening here by Eddie Amawo. A fay, Mamma Cramo power was some can be. Some man bar was somebody a testimony. Aha. A fay, Usu war also. Usu war also. Quania new screening here, say also. Word be Antonio Mania. When he dear some, what he didn't was some, just a young Timmy Jan, man, I do in Timina. We am to me a kutu bed 3 days. Nessa Ocasa William Frama, just a dacro, 7 gig crusher, 7 gigabyte of gas, gaseous exchange, yana and crusher, Timpacho call. Save life's health, Hebrew Nino, no your free screening amount. Shannon to date in the year October 14th and 15th, a year Benada and Uquiada. October 14th and 15th. Bosomia ye ramuchne ya. Ne de toso de du 9. Ene ni dunum 14th and 15th October. Eya no pa no tweke kosi enwumre no num. E pa cho frene buku ne na no se de nipa ne ba ye no. Na nya asem keto. Ashtown Jehovah Witness o ma sorry dan no junction hwa. Ashtown Jehovah Witness o ma sorry dan no junction hwa. Wo ben X5. Anasa obe frene number yi. Ye ka say number no begu so no obetimi afre 0551 379 699 0551 379 699 and 0500 165 722 0500 165 722 Mr. Abeka Hebroni na tena say Shalom Aleichem
shalom
we say shalom alaikum na say say asumdwe nkan
yashua kachira omo say mokwa moma asumdwe entena fie ho na say Hebrew ni wo ho a asumdwe besan abamoso enti ye kasa shalom a kire say asumdwe nkan o kasa shalom aleichem na kire say asumdwe nkan so enti Hebrew ni wo ho enti me ka shalom na wanje so a na kire say bebi a meduru no Hebrew ni ho ta asumdwe a me de akọ me nya sa asumdwe ni in returns.
Okay. Yeah. Shalom Aleichem. Yadase pa eni anope bompa eni enko.
Isemi da Shemaru Israel Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Marutole Lamba 8. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom forever and ever.
Amen. Sela. Yadase. So anope save life health adie na wo mai.
Please me da say me Hebrew ni de na wo say ende me fa kwanya so na me ma Ghana for ni wiase fa na nyina ehunu de Hebrew for eye no na wotwi mu. Na wotwi ye ka no ye friend a week of repentance, week of shofar, week of repentance. Yom Kippur na wotwi. Yom Kippur na wotwi no Hebrew for nyina e wo fasting mu. Na the last 10 days, and your friend of 10 days of all, a compulsory fasting, edema, Jew ni bia, and as a Hebrew ni bia, or as I see ways to say, 10 days ya a free, ya started ya copim, Yameya Dumwa, a yawada anapanedia, a compulsory. Into Yameya Dumwa, a quada enumere 5 o'clock. Na Jew ni bia, na Hebrew ni bia, a breaky fasting, a quada enumere, na a yawada na a D-Day na Yom Kippur dano a feast of atonement, you know. PSC and no dear, you started fasting, no a quarter and 5 o'clock. At the coprim a yawada and sunsets. Into no fasting, and instead of 24 hours fasting, no, and no a 25 hours fasting. Now, secret a woman say, Hebrew for AGD say, we are rewriting our destiny. Into obi bia wotemenka ebia na sa Hebrew for Jew for asema make wanted that we sofo we evangelist apostle obi bia wo pese wote hu bibi no your number no go screen so ofra kasa mpese me ni Hebrew ni ne kasa na nkyerɛkyerɛ bia wo hia wasade no Hebrew ni mɛkyerɛw me Hebrew ni a ye de Hebrew afahye ne Hebrew som na atetemi please back to our screening. nyame ya adom asenia wo kana on the 14th and 15th of October a free screening na me ye de ama ma epe awo eni obi biara wo stomach ulcer wiyem aye wo ya wenya epigastric pains for so many years obi mpo de afede wa paaba enam se we chini ayaresabia awodo broni ayaresabia ebibidro so many times into say no wa paaba ibroni mi gina wonyankopon asam so ehya wo nkran say empaaba efri say omukodi mizrim imfie bebre no na omufi se omaka ho omuntimi nsan nanso emre no duru ye no onyame suma Moses ebeji omufi mizrim for ensem ntimi ka kire wo say me obi onyankopon asoma me se memfa bibiduro emeboa mo amowo osane mo amope awo no enti se wote yenka obetimi afre ye na ma no go screen so obetimi afre na obuki appointment screening na ye free enye wadwen se screening na ye no wo ba ma ya jewu sika bi debi screening ye hwede ntia awo no entumi ma no screening no ye hwede ntia wenya ulcer no ye hwede ntia wenya epigastric pain ye hwede ntia wudidi a na ekom wuyem ya weya ekom de wonso a na wuyem eya weya eno na Hebrew ni me say to anamona bra save life nyame ya adomo a eye edabnada next 2 weeks 14th and Akua 15th of October eda yenimi oba yes free screening no e the amount aside free screening na ye obi bia wo yare say wuti na ya wo ya say wo ho a wutumi say one kasa wo nervous system no wan dwen na wo dwendweni a ensisu si ye utitumi paiwo to the extent say wo ya wo hwe a enye yie to anamona bra save life yade bia wo yare ukotodwe eya wo ya me kai che say insuo girem say wa mama ye ntwa scan ne ya ntwe nsuo kura girem ne ya mpe kwan a ye befa so atwe efiri wo de amawa sister brother me papa me wafa wo benom edro bia wo se wonum bia nanso na ya wo no de etia na etie nti me kai che to anamo na bra save life ye wo Kumasi Ashtown enkoa na ye wo Kumasi Ashtown enkoa na ye wo ubetimi afre wo 0553
0553
179
699
0500 165 722 0500 165 722 yadi bia we yare pressure na wo eya wakoma bo wontentem edu anadwo a wontumi nda to anamona bra save life emma mu kosua no ye wo yade awodo bebre etumi kana eya na etumi ma awo eye den oba bi kura wo ho a na wode no eye mienu enti enam se enti no wanyinsen ya na asai awode no etise enipa ebi wa ebi sum ebi etietia ebi ye de wo ho ne de wo ho saa na awode no so ye wo mu different awodo bebre obi wo ho na awode no de we esitie ni nti no wonyinsan ya na asai wo ba ye behwe de nti a wonyinsan ya na asai wo ba ye behwe de nti a awo ho aye wo den wo ba ye behwe de nti a fibroid adokuru wa wodie mu se ewo se ukoyi fibroid no ansana ya mawadura obenyinse ya yebema koyi fibroid no se wo fibroid atu anamona bra ne yenhwe se fibroid we ye fibroid a yebetimi amawadura ma wenyinsen ansana ekire nam wakwa koyi anase fibroid we die ewo se ye de wo specialist ne ehwe ma woyi fibroid nansana ya mawaduro obi ho a ye wotem bia ye kind of fallopian tube blockage anase tuber occlusion eyenkeka wode efibia akwohyehyehye awode na nsanemu ama awode no mu esisi nti wunyinsan ya wuni bemba hyiehye so nyinsan entumi mba mesraw bo hombode na bra ne yenhwehwe saade ne ma ne yehu sesa we ni ehawo a ama wontumi nyinsan na ene de na ye de watu aduro so na mema just 3 months nyinsan na wapa enu nti ye de abo akutia no wonsa ebeka ba ma wo so de enyam hye ama onyankopon emema na mesre wo de esa wo mpesa wo yiri behu se sei na ekwa to anamo one kasa wia wo ho na bra Nicodemus wia ho na bra wo ba ye beye nkwamwa no mu hwehwemu na ahwede ye beboa na se wo nkwamwa no se wo low spend count said day me ma just 1 month per say wo benya nkwamwa more than 15 million be ma bia hia wasase we so ansa na wotumi anyinsan wo ba no wo ba Hebrewni me ma just 1 month per nti memma mo was low spend count nyina mati asamde enne say Hebrewni na ba e de ama mo say enkwamwa no se wo de woni bi kura ayeka oziospermia to anambo na bra Hebrewni wo Kumasi Ashtown kwana me wo ye no ma no na gu screen so no obetimi afre 0551
0551
379 699 0500 165 722 after the make chiro yes say abrewa ni nkran na so nde make chiro say Hebrewni ma ba say abrewa so be yaketesia wa wo pese wo skin yefe ensansa egu honam ani mre bi na wo pese wo gina wo na so nti wo sra nku bia ma say wo hwedie ni na asai me di 100% pure herbal collagen e di abama say brad na bagibi na within just 1 month pepepe abrewa ye be fra wo say why ye aketesia obi be hye no aka say enne wo ho ayefe oba ye be ma herbal collagen enya artificial enya chemical eye 100% herbal collagen na mede ma said the be ya honam ani be ye fefefe a wanka say we say yes enne wontumi nidi aduane si wanim so ya na ne dia ya wodi to anamọ na bra na memma herbal mojedura ebetimi ama wedidi ebe rise your appetite aside that no obi bi herbal collagen no enya manko ana anumu emema amutie mi se ma amutie mi se ukunu ani ehonamani asai a bra save life health wo ba wo describe how a ukunu skin na tie ne de aya ye be ma herbal collagen a ebe siesie ehonamani kama emamba awa no beji herbal collagen bi ne ma tonica so enka ho na konom ne siesie woni padua no ma na wona wofo be bisa se nkofo yi holidays ayekwe wakobia ba na nso na Ghana ha ya na wo ofra yade ayambo so no ene nkire se yensa ewo save life yade bia wo bia wo de tobo fanoma no ende wo frɛ na ye too busy da foforo wo betimi afrɛ ne ene wo bedi nkomo kama senia wo pɛ no na ya ma wo mrɛ na waba ni ayo ni padua ne mu hwehwemu senia se na ya ma wo ho aduro na wo so wo akoto kidney problem ni ayakasa wo yakasa wo hepatitis wo liver ne say na say bra ukotodwe na ya wo ya bra wo nase aye titiriti wo nase tatai bra edu anadwa wo ntumi nda obi da wo sweat saa obi so da anadwo wo dwonso 10 times to anamo na bra save life na wo ba save life wo yade no nhwehwemu a ye be ye no ebe mame uhu enadodo a wasamede mawo a wo ho beto bosome dodo a wasamete ma a wo ho beto ni nyina wochinka se na ye wo ya okonchi ye wo ya to anamo na bra save life wo sisi ye wo ya ene dia wo ba metenete e dia ma because ebibidro ya dia onyankopɔ de dom Hebrewfo nti wonam esre no so 40 good years wan yare da enam ebibidro a onyankopɔ e dia dom nti piesie screening no ye yesi eye free edema omo e wo stomach ulcer ene ma epe awo no tu anamo na bra oba ya be hwew kama aside that pieces ye ho ye twa x-ray wo ho
okay
ye twa scan wo ho
okay
ye endoscopy wo ho ye ECG echocardiogram pressure for na makọ hospital ye was specialist or ye cardiologist wakodare e wo mo a hwa koma e ho a wo free comfort no chi in the airba ababehwe wakoma na ma ni ama wo report na wo de kọ it is anyam na wo pese ye twa wo scan na wo twa wo ba no how wo siti a wo ba ye behwe kama ye no ma na egu screen so no ye wo kuma say Ashtown Jehovah Witness for the junction so Freya was 0551
0551
379 699 0500
0500
165 722
Yada say Hebrew no Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Yada say fa edo Hebrew kasa no edo. Baba be shiambo. Mountain Zori School no ye day and boarding for Obanako. Mountain Zori School me ankasa me nua John Boache na ati school no. Na se rosi suro nya me John Boache suro nya me efrim kwada abremu besi nne wati school no. Onyankopon ehira no. Nti saa na odo ba no be famu. Se wo nua bi wa abroche no ope ba bi de ne baba. Na ya kire no enwuma na afa ya kire no abrabo na ya kire no subampa. Mountain Zori School. Omoka French se ekoro. Na French no nyasam ketwa ansana robotics artificial intelligence won fani agro chesa ba for kwa edisua de ni nyina na environment ni conducive borders no mo ba bi omoda no nyasam ketwa ho ya kama very serene and conducive ai boa ma adisua ekosopa ba bi omudi agro no so ya kama pa akora ni beji school ho no mo chesa ye fidi omu yie so nutritious food bepa cho Mountain Zori School admission in progress. Asante Bekwai waji free crèche Ekosi Junior High School. Waji free crèche Ekosi Junior High School. Enti fa oba no ekọ akwada no be day so a eno nso obe tracker papa mu car air conditioners bubomu drivers na drive safely omon drive reckless bia so obetimi edo oba no bekọ aba abre bia. Enti frɛ wo 0244 849 378 0244-849-378 and 0531-250-698 0531-250-698 or say or pe obi a obe invest to school no cost dada era dada e ka bia ni ho bibia ni ho mfaso wom o se fa osika be ka ho be investment na mfaso no mo nche we a very good risk bia ni enti ye sa amaye kojak farmers so na di paste any brushes abedwa so na de edi kan na se wonya code kata flu a nom kojak pro code ba sensitive up antico e ba ya che na ye adwuma fi se wono mo asisi a na fi flash ase etel so wonya code flu ne kata ama honom tutu afei ubowa wani asi ni wani achi nyina honhon uti pai wo nombi na obenya symptomatic relief e ba cho aboa afei so kojak charcoal toothpaste no nso ebo ama wo se eye fita kojak regular fluoride toothpaste no ma wo se ye den ebo wo se no ho ban efri kaka ene eka eho enti ye de besi hadam na nyankopon oboa da sende ye hia medin e de PSA ladi encantadios adios.
I saw that it was dropping speedily. The strength, the force, the power into which they came into power, I saw that it had dropped. That was what I saw. Now, when I saw it, I was not happy. Now, it's as if you have forgotten about your first love. Remember your first love.
NDC, spiritual realms, more energy, more strength, more power, and trouble.
Spiritually, I saw that NDC as a party, your energy in the spiritual realm had dropped. And the Lord spoke to me and said, to declare this word for the nation to hear it. NDC members of NDC, listen here. Those in power, listen. The spirit that was backing you has dropped. The force and the power, the energy that pushed you into government, into power has dropped significantly. And you are dropping. And so, 2 terms. If you want to rule for 2 consecutive terms, then you must step up yourself. Or else,
after Omampeni John Dramani Mahama, NDC Mubefra.
Or else, if you don't do so, after the tenure of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, you will lose power.
Adio Nyamedia Mamono 2028
if you are not careful, whatever God has given to you, you cannot continue past 2028. I am addressing you as a prophet of God.
Political party biba 2 terms.
Now,
8 years.
People think that there is a pattern where political parties usually exhaust 2 consecutive terms. Now, if NDC trust in this belief that
disappointed,
all parties exhaust 2 consecutive terms before the change,
only 1 term,
you will be disappointed. If you are not careful, you will only last for 1 term. Because the scale I saw, the power that brought you into power, the force and energy that brought you into power, started to drop. Now, why is it dropping? Do something about it. Now you can mark today's date. Today is 28th of September 2025. If the members and leaders of NDC do not hear this message and they do not take the steps required of them to take, a time will come. A time will come that they will refer to today's message.
So many times God
has used me to declare words like this to people.
Taking me serious.
And some people did not take me seriously. Some people even insulted me.
Some people from here no more decide opposition. And no say Crawford di matem. Omani ba mo so na si. Sana ma here NDC. Someone na mo ko di matem. So onsu bempa ono.
For we did say obi ahoye na video ya mo hwe of course suffer onsu bempa na making the point that NDC ohwe wiase mo a omo hoden omo energy favor ni nyina no eso ete kofom to mo nya bibi found no we dey ni say me ka bibi abiem o tin loud and clear yeah okay iti bijinasona mama mu nyina akwa babiem edia boy pa TV haye Oyerepa TV na be jumadi yedu OBT agenda that is a probably first time agenda this morning we did the Kwesi Parker Wilson we'll call Facebook or a part TV on Facebook. Like a page, you know. I'll come and go home, make kind of the amount and the annual pay. So I say, you be a phone line now. Then you join the conversation with your thoughts this morning. And some of those who are not the vice president, no Ashanti region. Professor Jinano Pokwajiman, over 2 around Nadiadi, including the executive party executives, you know, within the region. It's, you know, the in Cabo Horn say, Mampon, markets and other markets I came near the Adenino, on Beshonomaye, and the Massantumai. Did you hear any more? Some best money now, I'll pay the conversation I'm going to have. More kind good for oil program now. Good for oil program now. A year Imani Center for Policy and Education. Oma young kasa omuhwehwem. Na omu suse. Good for oil program na NPP mind the buy no. Sebi na dream do baby. Na no credit ni baby. Na Akua say enye transparent mu ndawo. To the extent that they are claiming that we've already lost it for about 7.2 billion bini ade ade wom. Nti omo per se ye proper investigation into the matter. Now no pay many a year Kojo Pokunsa for energy experts, of course, and also within the MPP camp. Now omo issue statement and no pay me per se it no na ye hwe nia imani for kan say ne kwabi wom and I say ne kwabi nim. Mr. Kojo Pokunsa for kwa ba no pay.
Mr. Parker, good morning. Net is saying.
I'm not doing my Panama also.
Madaro minimum Bible be able.
Great. May I show say what kind Imani for revelations, you know, on gold for oil. First of all, give me your reaction. Yeah, findings on the bottom of publishing. What are your immediate reactions? And you're caught into the specifics. Hello.
Hello, Pato Semingan.
Yeah, me too, with you.
Me da say, any say what framing now, bezo chinche chibukaka. Them say, we share document now, Imani the two Ghana.
Right.
The first paragraph of the sentence, or more, the beginning of document on the two Ghana, or more can say, I want to make you put compensation me general so now you didn't come up.
Okay.
First sentence, no say, a confidential international forensic risk assessment of Ghana has been revealed profound fiscal leakage.
Exactly.
Now, almost rely on documents here, almost say UBIA and international, can almost find international.
Yeah.
Now, won't say no na a higher kakra because good for oil dear. You say, did more put and you moody kunya my Bank of Ghana cra. And Bank of Ghana the crater the two just say yes, during the goal for oil, no, there was a 2.14 billion losses, 2.14 billion Ghana cedis losses.
Mm-hmm.
And it was mainly to do with FX losses. Almost a tall gold, you know, a war, baby, a ton gold, you know,
right.
Rate almost the Bank of Ghana, so internal rate, you know, that disparity, you know, it created some losses. And in 2 years, you know, that losses, you know, was 2.14. In that document. Now, I now went further to now prove that.
Mm-hmm.
The Imani for said, OBI a document. Yeah, document the young constitution. Parker, you use that document. That document, no, OBI didn't so. Company.
Now, but we say Imani for international review documents. I will come as them no. OBI the one didn't that document in so.
OBI didn't that document in so.
I see.
Maybe it didn't that document in so. And the question that we are asking is that Imani is a reputable institution.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But almost na aye forensic auditor, we will interrogate Imani for with their report. But the Imani presenting Obi reporter, almost me can't try almost yes I report.
No, but what say Imani for? Almost say they did this, you know, together with a coalition of oversight institution. It's almost partner the international organization, any individuals we are. Almost say yes at the end. So it is
me too. Second part of the sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Or say fiscal leakage and also I mean cancer sentence. A International Forensic Risk Assessment of Ghana's Gold for Oil program has revealed profound fiscal leakage and governance failures, prompting a coalition of oversight institutions. So what they are saying is
what kind from what kind would the statement different? Is it a news portal?
It is the initial statement released by Imani and coalition and oversight.
Okay, because let me know Imani for one kasa on my website on my publisher, but I don't know the first statement to say a new forensic risk assessment of Ghana's flagship Gold for Oil program has uncovered sweeping governance failures, systematic fiscal leakages, and potential illicit financial flows. So that's how it begins. Is it maybe something now kind of? Is it from a news portal and answer the end?
No, continue from there.
The confidential international review, which drew on authoritative data from the National Petroleum Authority (NPA), the bulk oil storage and transportation company BOST, and the Custom Division reveals that the program was deliberately structured to enable revenue losses and shield corrupt practices from scrutiny. Now, okay, that's the first paragraph.
So, the that report, money for no anchor, say, report.
Okay.
For an international forensic audit has been done.
Mm-hmm.
So, international forensic audit is fine.
Okay.
That's the number one question.
Okay.
Why say you then you bet me I interrogate Nipano. Ya sem beside your one. You bet me a busa nipa. And they the Ukubusta Imani for was sem beside. Imani for the culture say, I made the Anyama Metro, you will be natural and reporting.
Right.
That is where it is important, say, such a document to have an author. Also, Ubidin Edaso.
Do you want Imani say Omumbra Bonting na Omume Chechemu as well as say a bit like us Omuna ye and now Asime Sukro ye no Omumbra Bonting country?
That's what we are. That's what some of us are asking for. That's one. Two, at the contrary, on say Obi engine for at the car someone. We are into that. No, can say 7.2 billion losses.
Right.
That document now almost document the document doesn't talk about 7.2.
Oh, sir.
The document, there's no 7.2 billion in that document. The document says there has been a legal 7.5 billion taxes waivers granted. And that one, the document says that it was granted lawfully. But because there isn't certain transparency in the program, there is a possible, the state is exposed to 1 to 2 billion losses a year. That is what the source documents now almost refer to. That's the non as source documents.
I see.
The institution as big and prominent as Imani, who put their reputation on the line for a documenter, Obia any baby free by your choice so all kinds of documents now. Almost they actually impugn people's reputation.
Yeah.
I mean, chance in Mincho. Ghana have their other supply fuel. I'm a company do Ghana no. Obia him no. We be this year. Obi to be far from first. Oh, me wa cargo be me toma. Ubeto. Okay, I say now with the commercial terms no na nipa no so market or market to na what the product number. What just here? Say nipa no supplies our product now. How do you now go and say the companies that supply products had no experience? Nipa no only experience and the products in Brazil.
It's for you, office Imani. How many engineers Sobia as far as this investigation is concerned? Mbogu.
Omuni engineers Sobia to talk about the 7.2 normal one. Look, as a country, MPP4 in himself Gold for Oil no Ebeboa Ghana. In fact, the current deputy of Bank of Ghana governor, Wako Amanone Akujinaho Akansembi Pre Eya Asempa Efa Gold for Oil no. NDC for and almost buy and almost started say almost a bot program now. Now Imani for me is doing the bidding of the NDC.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh yes, because the NDC for a cancer now will be in India. Then they will go and find an institution like Imani to also come and add these boys to bastardize it. But here, no, also document MPP to Ghana.
Yeah,
the document Africa to say exactly the Bioma can be ano. Yeah, they no create a woman. The 2.14 billion Ghana cedis now. It was a loss. No, Bank of Ghana for audited accounts is in there. Nobody is hiding or running away from the 2.1 billion loss now. Bank of Ghana became the Oko boss for audited accounts. Boss audited accounts talked about over 400 million Ghana cedis profit because of the gold for oil. Profit. 80 boss for audited accounts. There is no losses because of the gold for oil. Bank of Ghana and a car say they lost 2.14 and no crap no almost in the more back at the control of Lusu says cano. 89 the Imani Bekat said there is a 7.2 now 7.2 different here.
Okay, so okay, so in the document, almost say about 7 billion tax exemption. Did you give any? Did you grant any tax exemption? My tax exemption be ana.
And that's how the system works.
For the full other bank. Me too.
The taxes now a war product national. Minu energy chia at the pump. Ain't say obi the product a bagana. The company now or importing product and you know that it chia taxes no ever port. That product a bus system name. Na ya ton ama BDC for. That BDC for no bulk distribution company for no up to ama OMC oil marketing company. They say Shell allied Nisa companies no.
Right.
At the pump now, petrol no. First can it include the taxes. And the OMC for the Gigis now the taxes part no. Omakuchia ama GRE. The patcho say okay SML.
SML true.
At the contract GRE for cover SML by any say GRE for say the almost Emma products in the back country ni more. Products the back country ni no. Any taxes are GRE for no. The Barbara. They brought SML to monitor to now make sure that GRE will be almost taxes. The patcho here. It's from cover SML by no. Empty taxes. Yes, start to import the product. Ghana if you come in Kuma Breso. And no casino. That is how the sector works. That tax exemptions, no, it was not just only given within the good for oil period.
Okay.
The product back they are always given an exemption at the port because taxes now also no.
I see.
And company now importing in India. And there was a 7.5 billion exemption, right? As if say only during that good for oil period, no, and that will become my exemption. That's not true.
That's not true. Now, were there any contractual agreements between the Bank of Ghana and the precious mine now? Because or say now they were using discretionary powers for foreign exchange practices. It's not quite say gold you can't yet turn crano. Now you turn or form. I say we are yes see your mind no.
Mami church mu. And no. Asemwa edawa and nay that asem now more can asem no gold board same problem. But mean church to munchiro.
Me too.
The back Ghana Eddie cities Emma PMMC. The Monto gold my na PMMC for no agiskano. Now more agencies now or my register now or moton gold. Ntamuko to gold my. Oko Mankranso. We also but they to go that to go also and then international gold price ASA
right
dollar ASA now was assessing ton gold number that international gold price now we use to for refined gold and yet for gold now all ton or across
okay
2 was that internet another bank or another forest bureau rate now who use to a calculation no atom gold no amasa ni pano. And your Bank of Ghana for rate because they be on the Bank of Ghana for rate is different from forest bureau rate. Thank you. 80 some conform na PMMC ma or Ghana Bank of Ghana ma PMMC PMMC so the man call for gold in the buy no. The gold in the buy no. Compared to Sikana or the Ma or Mono. Bank of Ghana for used to almost internal effect. Almost rate, you know, and it's the same gold almost a kaya eka aba. And non just to be a bopa yourself Okosiska. Because that Oko Mankra Sokoto gold. Now Omanipani to forest bureau rate. Now you saw World Bank, the world market price of gold. Now or the same gold ni former one. Oba Bank of Ghana rate of use on different from forest bureau rate. And no and a Bank of Ghana for to say because almost uncheck it resulted in 2.14 billion Ghana cedis in losses. And no, they have declared it and they have told the whole world about it. And they are Imani for say young forensic audit, young forensic audit to what? Already, you are
kicking against the forensic audit, you know. 1% be forensic audit, you know.
I'm not against the forensic audit, but my question: what is the forensic audit going to do? Now, my maker is in intro. What kind of documents, you know? The first part of the document, you know, okay, say almost your money institution,
right.
Tell you an authority say, and you're not correct.
Oh, you're
not correct. Document was put you, and you're not correct. Spoken to MPA because I called MPA and MPA was very surprised at the documents that contain the contents of the document.
Because I said you know authoritative data.
Authoritative no unfunny panic bread.
Also authoritative data from the National Petroleum Authority, that's the MPA, bulk oil storage and transportation company, boss, and a custom division.
I agree, but why and a free wobble? That's why we are here. Can say. Nipa na or yes authoritative inquiry no omo meka nche nipa kro ni muza ni se wan no ne kata wo MP
see
MP for so obi anu omo kata
na boss na boss
ya Afichi many Afichi kata I've not spoken to Afichi about it but I can assure you that the Oko MPA na only omo kotra say it didn't come no mo check the way the sector works are on trust our documents. Now, Pakamamika intro. You Nipa and our heavy code for oil program no in the 2023-2024. Put him the back row.
Me.
And then on the first deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana.
Okay.
And you did say Nipa at the time or head this our program no, who has been promoted as the first deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana. You think that he will sit and supervise these things? And you'll be a political appointment too. Or you'll be a Obekate ABA or MPP needing or Shakone being who know. All the gold for oil, no. The supervising committee, no, the technical committee now not running gold for oil, no. It was representatives from Bank of Ghana, representatives from the Ministry of Energy, representatives from the MPA, National Petroleum Authority. These are all technocrats and public servants. None of these people were politicians.
I see. What kind of politician in them? I'm wait quickly enough for young wrap up. Because your critics are saying that side defense, and for the things you've said, I can't verify them here because we need data now and we need information behind the fact that Imani for new but your critics say that the defense now more mounted in favor of gold for oil programming is because Bamian and they anymore. And you say a Fibiba Hua, say you know a Kabaumia, and by extension a Kabaumia presidential ambition as well. Is that why this mounting defense, you know, for a good for oil program, Yana?
Okay, so let's be honest with ourselves.
Me too.
Patrol, so what kind? First deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana or call international program, no, the document or the two and Patrol said,
me too.
He occurred a very good things about the program. Now, the day, no, and they, before before Baumia the gold for oil by you who see between the gold I know maybe no. Now with the first NDC administration no. Now omo gold board and I say PMMC crown na omo ni madekro. But and they know the central part of NDC's government and every time they open their mouth is gold board.
Yeah.
If we say obi the idea biaba that you to me the gold the central pivot of our economy. If I show you two gold or Ghana, you know. You carry two gold or Ghana is more than 200 years. But now Ubia Emfa gold and your central pivot of their economy. It was Baumia's idea. And then yes, Abia obi the product bar, your money gold in Fanko. But and then no tika ye di chia sa petroleum product next ekano. Gold and a yeton and the theater product maker. So it's something called gold for reserves.
Yeah.
Almost ton gold, to build reserves and use that reserves to buy the imports.
Yeah.
Whose idea is that? It's Baumia's idea. And now, Bank of Ghana will boast of a certain amount of reserves to back the currency. Before Baumia this idea in the now gold is signed the Bank of Ghana. After Baumia this idea in the gold is signed in the Bank of Ghana. Has it not improved by 200%? Look, nobody is defending this because of Baumia.
Okay.
What is a good program? Two, the NDC themselves are benefiting from that program. There are public servants, there are civil servants, there are people they are of high repute. Yema ubit the imani emba embu without putting unnecessary putting out frivolous documents. Okay? And you see, me, I'm a member of a civil society.
Yeah.
A civil society, if another civil society document we have to hold it to.
Of course, you have to. Yes.
And nothing we are interrogating the source of the document because and they mean to me can say imani for document. Imani for the document. Yeah, you say documents now what and a troy documents now what I did to that. That's the most important.
Okay, what kind of sound? What kind of sound? One. Finally, for me, you're not defending because of Baumia. You are setting a record straight. Great. But in some echo cop a raise certain level of suspicion kakra. It's
what kind of suspicion is that?
Say crossing that possible, even though what I can say, but send a beya matches no. Yade beto na aye perfeno bi ate no hwase no. Ehun be hia say beya investigation into the program. Na afi outcome ye nyina ehun say ampa bibia nsi ye. Obeja tum say ye investigation no.
No. 100%. But I mean can't see me chop.
Okay.
The person who is head of MPA or MPP or NDC the person who is in that post and MPP or NDC Afechi.
Right.
The person in the Ministry of Finance NDC. The person at the Ministry of Energy NDC. Do you think say omobe transfer in film kunoni no? Say omunim say sika bit say 7 billion ayra anka iman na be kan wasem. Me put
no me too pa me too.
Me be say ene NDC for atra a krum ha 9 months. Say am pass obi discuss 7 billion o krum ha. Anka ufu say imani the baba be kan say NDC for enye forensic audit. The patrol. Let's see. Main problem is we should be a serious country.
Mate.
Men pese ye be group and pensubia obi be shock ata say prekut me too. Na prekut me too. Na extra no ya statistics hun konya say eh ya be na prekut me too. E be de prekut too. Say na be talk na yes prekut me too.
What ya?
You know him say prekut into me. We want to make this conversation a professional conversation.
Right.
Obin to me and share them and trotro do PPR no fun to that. Not Ubian started assume that it's true because it comes from Ubi. Let's interrogate these documents because in every country, no. Sanka Imani forces that document into Jano. The first thing they will have to declare is the source of the document.
Okay.
Correct. Right? But and they know we're Imani. Nobody is even asking that document no Imani for can was different. It is not about anybody. Yeah, no, you're persuading me here.
Mate. Kojo that's another pay. It was for that's a year. Right. Kojo is a for Poku or energy expert. In fact, now or say they've released a document, which is true that I have a copy of the document, just to set the record straight. But he's raised very critical questions, and they're on pay on the show. Now, in fact, the CSO near the Patriotic Institute, of course, which affiliates to the NPP. Now, on the clarity and then TSC was about on the Gold for Oil program, which we all know that it was spearheaded. And I said, Dr. Ahmed Baumia, and the DNA Musa for our program. In fact, on August or Casta or the Tuno, so we're on the Gold for Oil program, the buyer Abua, and there. And this is for gold board no crown. In your son for so gold reserve. Then I buy you may gold not to her. Nafe, Rakoto, a year found one I say, the monitor, and I say this CC economy no sana Baumia, Yana Walker. So the two, and he said, Sabi, if you be bound one or some professional on my cup, some Janope, Kujamatia say, if you be in home, and that is actually challenging the money for say, Biomia sources the fee and they should come out and come and declare. It's no ever share them say money for so maybe later in the day or going forward it will also help us with those informations now. Kojo Ekamwasem and the other everything at the Kwesi Parker Wilson. Therefore, I will have a transit Jimmy Wachansa, a NPP, regional communication team member here in the Ashanti region, or and other pay. Jimmy Akwaba.
Yeah, Japaka.
Now we have a Kodo.
Crystal the Roman Kakanka Crayoguso.
Yeah, Damiasi. Dr. Isaac Tufo, yeah, NDC, regional communication team member, Doc Ewaha and other pay. Doc Akwaba.
Yeah, you know, Paka.
Number jump to say.
Oh, Nyamiadum, Ogusu Share.
Great.
This also where
Nyamiadum, Kakanka, send the machines and the mabota. And the machine. With time bota.
And then be bota, you say, yeah, Baka was him. Send the tire about
that Jimmy, in fact, you'll come to the conversation also. Because I can't do one now. I'll take a few thoughts from you. But a brand, a company, a course, there you kill brand company.
Paka Mamindas.
Because when what's a brand a champion?
Yes. Mamindas Namin French Yasунko. As a Mayabu Hunka cross my set time uniform Fifi.
Wait, but your wow name Jimmy. What I told you. If you don't know me, I'm saying it. Jimmy. My name no about 20 years ago. Art to date. Or what I told Bia. I am once in a go about I'm surprised. Jimmy. Wait, or what I told Bia. It's more fun and I don't know what.
I was it.
With you.
Na me French Yasунko ma obi bia wajebre. Our share on Oyerepa TV. When you producers no technical team Juma Moye. Dr. Brian Champon, the MPP presidential aspirant, and now the Chiasronko. And Aseda, Edema or almost soon a message name, especially the youth of our party. The New Patriotic Party. Na Bebia and Ordinary campaign rounds was started with the Eastern region.
Okay.
And various constituencies away Eastern region Awakunyano. We had the kind of reception Omodiamana Bruni Bekase a highly recommendable. Yebeda and Penifuni say the delegates of our party are and they almost soon a message in the yes, spread it ever from media forces. So you better must say must you more money then Juma. And I would just want to touch a little on his philanthropy work and then community duties. When you say the work as a member of parliament, before you give an opportunity to an individual, you share a near what you may have constituency when he had the opportunity to serve them as a member of parliament. May come here and sape with the philanthropy work. When you saw the constituency, we are above the age of 65 or 13 special shops that work constituency in more. Ukoye shop na untu for free.
Ukoye shop down to
Ukoye shop now. We are above the age of 65. or 13 shops in the constituency.
Free.
For free. We are above the age 65. Shop na for free. We a pregnant woman. Dr. Brian a champion constituency. And near my whatever was o bucket, or Macintosh, or near my Qualana, one near money BBR. You was shop one ma. We a pregnant woman. Dr. Brian a champion constituency. Oko funny free now the Akua was so Akwa. As of now, over 25,000 babies are warm in Dr. Brian champion constituency now. And we are beneficiaries of this initiative. And when it comes to omo students and kola omo constituency ma or PQ from the kindergarten level now or the university. These are the things that why what you dia boa or manfo a one constituency and ne yetumi akuhu bia ye den ye dibi ho adanse. And the final one that I will talk about. The one that has to do with what I say. Such a person, opportunity unyaya as a member of parliament.
No, but the polls are showing that he's still trailing. The polls are showing say worry. Polls are being now king no. Polls are being actually worry.
But
me see polls are being okay. I'm just telling you what the polls are saying.
Because when the polls and your mom got to what I say.
Okay.
And I believe say at the end of the day, you better about we be na. Not Dr. Brian champion. Ashoko Ghanaian send your mom got to or MPP more.
Doc, I didn't make us the fact in the man.
That your Canada look or you know Kofi Ahinkra MP for a chance. What's your Brian is serious?
When is president?
Won't you know?
David, I've not heard that.
Oh, and you could see or as I FM. What's the Brian is serious into the okay just.
Oh no, but no, okay, I know say it's true. About shops near the I know it's true.
Paka you one you know you Brian one or no personally before Obe Fair you know he's one person I admire.
Okay.
Because of what he's doing with Kou.
Yeah,
Kou in general.
Yeah, Kou in general, that's true.
Or more ideas say or more rely on or more no more develop
he's doing very well there.
I buy into it. Or no copy say or no enough for buy because when you serious no. And this is here supposed to so chance and I there can be in Packer, senior Packer, there can be in Pie say. So being a original chairman to say won't to me. And your brother your back catcher will say data night they got now born. Ya massage need me who Brian
nothing like that to me and you are going any sad to me no.
Yes,
so let's believe the party.
Yes, sister Bobo Chiche free she has a catcher said then chema
party they say and you want to compile album.
It's never done like that.
Party so let's party
me say
party they say want to me abon omuni sa to.
Yes,
the Ghana for any MVP for you now.
Yeah, but
forget mogu
me am also still watch you are
in the NDC. Listen, who NDC? Say and listen do elections sir. You want some amount for the album na the two aban. It's not from the constituency.
I know.
I want you to understand that.
Yes.
It's not from the regional level. It's from the head office.
Okay.
Head office. Sorry. Wait. It's from the headquarters. Headquarters and farmer region. On farmer constituency. Headquarters and handy each of the album to the electoral commission.
Okay.
See the back
you don't go according to that.
Yes. Before me say take we no recording to us. So better abale no better na see real because
I would never say such a thing.
They will come back.
Because as I sit here,
he will come back.
I'm in charge of elections and research.
Okay.
For Ishayasu constituency.
Okay. Yeah, of course.
So I understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
In my party, you were from the NDC, and you want to talk as if say you are in charge of elections for the NDC.
We
don't do it like that.
The
governor is the governor.
Yeah.
But do say you go for chino. I Brian a champion. What you say? And ko be no. Yeti kromai. Governor ka so beto chance you.
Yeah.
And so you could soon him no. Brian a champion. What you say? So obi e betina ka do pe. What in Berlin? Which member will be the asset at Berlin? The fact remains that. And Brian Champion and the cool and
Jimmy. And I'm not being come. I can't go for your program, but maybe a minute or two beyond that because we could do a cry for most of the thing. And this Mona raise a lot of alarm concerns about it. Could you clarify BBA by a quick take on that? Just 2 minutes. Be that young cock. May
I never quite mention this here? Fire
right.
Good for oil now the buy. The reason I would buy is a full of Bokosro. Satam na a diesel quantum 23 cedis per liter, and a petrol so 17. And an intervention, who say, Ubit me the banner be Boagan, and they say, you go there, you want what the quack or butter trading. Now they are Ajifu. As long as food never bank one Ghana, Robertone dear, it's a louder boy.
It's a louder idea.
But we injected over 4.4 billion Ghana cedis. No, we now go to good. No, now banwa boka 2.3 or so billion. Over bare 43% loss. I don't know. Doesn't it call for probing? It makes sense.
So there's no way nowhere that loss is not a man can also no one this will verify and it's not true. That's what he said. So let them put it on record. Say that loss is in the money cassette. Now it's not true.
Bank of Ghana, before Obe, pulling the plug in March this year. Bank of Ghana references said there were losses made.
Okay.
And these losses, has been captured by all media platforms. Adum crowd DCC Adam and MCCA. Also, since they roll out in January 2023, the Bank of Ghana has disclosed that it incurred losses of 317 million in 2023, 1.82 billion in 2024 under the Good for Oil program. These are losses. Say okotwa de yenim samo de ma ban de appetition kra moton boka. Na so gold de. Enya de say ko ho say ye de ko ho say no so appetition aton boka gold so yensa meton boka na ehwe mo sa. It is examining ka utiri mo fine na say obi call for say yempro bi yenye forensic auditor. This is something that you should welcome it. Because a pack senior, forensic audit theory. That's a band say, Ubian and Fabi, Sikam for Biansas, BBI. Why not the one sign? And your woman,
of course.
I think maybe who didn't obey your mounted defense and now in the man in your wine. Now, so now you will chroma say, and us a question in so many GD.
Mate.
I'm a president crackers will be used to a nice principle. But then the money push for an agenda.
So you believe in what the money is saying?
I'm saying they should just allow the process.
Also processing there, I think it's not kicking against
it. And you'll be
also your investigation now. In fact, money focus on petition the Auditor General some investigation. Iyoko and OSP.
Yes.
It is our investigative bodies me saying on my catch up some investigation.
They should welcome it.
Koyoni MP before you now say they welcome it.
Yes.
It's or chairman necessary investigation the cost why you be some pampa good for oil no. MVP aband the sika. Na dream womb and another dream. At the end of the day. Jimmy, I'll skip you on that because
just a little.
Okay,
just a little. I think on the issue about losses name when somebody raised about the Good for Oil. The NPP as a political party has issued a statement on that.
Yeah.
And
Patriotic Institute.
Yeah. Kojo Kana. You see, in every institution, I'm not saying we are because of I don't know whether it's a PhD or he's a medical doctor. You see,
or your pharmacist.
Or your pharmacist. Yeah. So he's from the health sector.
Exactly.
When you go into public accounts, okay, report to BIA, especially ones that has to do with finances, audits. Into MPP is free office in December 2024. There has been an audit. You just mana Kojo Kana or see Yanko Bank of Ghana. Yanko Boost.
Yanko MP for.
See MP for no NDC for. Then you could be almost say a DNA issues because as it stands now, there has been an audit. And let's see no NDC for a percent omuya audit no munya sika be free. You know say when the audit is done, government will pay money to those who do the audit.
Right.
Because at the audit, I report to Wohonum Dada. I report to the dear dance say there weren't any losses. And the MPP response no. and make reference to the fact say good for oil initiative I the buyer. At the end of the day, no, it to me boy, Emma, the petroleum sector, no, it to me improve in terms of their profit in 2024. They move from 208 million profit in 2023, okay, to 398 million, about double of what they achieved in terms of profit in 2023, in 2024. That's what they make what you say. In terms of net margin profit increment, a move from 17.7 in 2023 to 30% in 2024. No, Carlos is being once a minute, baby.
The losses there is true. I mean, the Bank of Ghana for Beckham.
Okay.
Said there were some losses.
So it was
the beginning of the year.
He said 1.8 in 2023 against 23% in 2024. So it tells you that the good for oil initiative by the Bayern. It came to help.
Mate.
And one thing that
investigation one
thing that Kojo made reference, person emphasizing say, sir, report na Imani making reference to no. They should give us the source.
Okay.
They should give us those who are behind the documents, because I suspect that they want to create an impression about the whole initiative. Maybe I make say, sir, good body amodiabe. Ejapa and madam no
no. Jimmy Medasi, it was for Afi, Yebeko Yensen and Dano pay. John Mahama about Bemu for 9 months. He's enjoying some honeymoon. Man for Bojin so. So by no be na still within the honeymoon. No. A month for check, and that is why I played a year Usubempa video from the beginning of the show, making the point that we are say NDC, almost energy, almost strength the bar bemuno, so a coffin. Now it fits into a survey about say John Mahama, a man for GD what John Mahama a drop a buffer. In fact, what is here? Almost say, as at a year July, not John Mahama, Jidena amount for 73%. Me no say September, I dropped about 67%. From 73% to 67%. I drop it. Dear na benti asisi Mahama, amount for Jidena more president in the air dropping. I don't pay my end home come. So let me start with the doc. No. This is a part I must say, mo bom homading. My yadie. It's a mo bom na my yadie. O say kind of who some modern mono. Some way. But on my opinion, I'm for you wouldn't for my record. Are you worried? In this, are you worried?
Oh, that's it. You only say global analytic for you, no massive. So Omaya this Oma conducted this research.
Right.
It puts us on our toes. Things are not rosy as we see them to be. And me hear reporting on the buyer now. It gives you a fair idea, baby. Droppings in the free air. First one, about corruption. The corruption fight. Omonka said, Mahama government bay corrupt. If it's a baby buyer or more within first 9 months na cash for seats in this no engineer ba bonte but the child the NDC are buying Ghana for Bujidi or Motumai. There hasn't been any case reported scandal or anything like that. Say corruption name the fight no. Omuhuni say at the rate of more penal senke ye chinkro for ye prosecuting no. Omuhuni say no say abafom. I don't know more because Ghana need be a wotie me be a GD say Esenka Ghana yakuye nim sene baby away. Now the danger intimi nkoye nim bebre ni nyina yakata se prayer. And say if o promises how bana be share prosecution that's a enko sene o mo pen na.
Mo dwa wonim dodo.
Ye enjoy
mo hype nyoma no dodo.
Be you know say
because what them say in madamuno you see the wheels of justice grind slowly.
Yes.
It is a me say some ayebo nimbo. Not the family quarter. And yet, or China no court be jelly me. You have to go through the process.
Yes.
I'm go for a bit GMP before you bet you.
Yeah, say you bet prosecute biara you who say the normal and the jumedi or yeah no anko you bet prosecute. And then we are still in the process. 9 months in. We are still in the process. Won't you be a angel be a 9 months? Yeah, and will be a new crew. Rather would Jija Mamon call for. There be a new crew. Yeah, 60-40% Namoya. I mean, and Cassana. Make sure Namoba Amoya. You will chrome has say. And I crofwa you who say MPP are buying by. All the policies are hold on the buy. Omoba who saying kind. Me mono traffic ne e wo hodo. Right. Inti si omoba omo the train system eba. Train system no so no who say intimi fa form. Because a car the beba no be do so asin ti yefan fa wiem. Yefan fa wiem na train no ma ye $2 million e ko hye mama. Sa nipa na ye fa no ya nchi wo mo for mo en chance investigate you ye wo ha say na ye nim national service secretariat. Adiank will be a real school where we upon where we a years and calcosum my 1 year penal. Yakoya who say then ghost names in some food din mrewa for name to mra and cranto to feel what bishema. A mine book or mine boka sika air quaman for botum. And they sang of phoning in a show monsemu. Ya wa say and a chairman be your man contract say uncle ya quine a choir ama uncle do so since you a year for funo. Chat no man in a yeshim. These are all normal yeshim na send your kind no yenim system no na Ghana for speed and no more or more head ni mu no and then back in the days how they some two obi so ana wagina so ana wa prosecute no na emum ese ye hwe na ye de fa mrakwan mu se na be ya obi abehu se bibia finchim eno nti na enti Ghana for nye emujide se ba galamse mo promise se back to Ghana make it cap normal yeshina so no ebi no ene ye ba galamse mu nye ho hwe don't you think say can be na man for gidi ojo wan ho akofom. Our fight against Galamsey say metena haka say oh ye disun kunim na me am try to na face I'm insulting the intelligence of Ghanaians. Fighting in ye konde na so nduru ba bia say na ye peno no ye nya results no say na ye peno but uhunu say ensesan na improvement den eba ebi ni say ensure aye hono no ensure be 5 meet mama ensure be 5 ti see ani a sha say ye den eti enduru say na ye peno no but uhunu say ensesan be aba to see if ye ka say a forest reserves and ensure bodies ni na ye clear as security zones ye the military na kogu hono it is say it is how normal we nyina ye normal ye dey combat because ye nyantu adena se to say ne ya ye wo man mu so ye husu obi kwa ye robbery ye nipa no fa no hundi no sa till say ye be do that level ye be husu obi kwa ye galamsey and obi kwa say ye nsu that tension ye dey be man serious ye nyanduru ho. Some was 67. By the time at the next 2-3 years, over next say Jack, might drop it to be. Say, enter pack and make us say. No more lose election. The pack and make us say, ye daumasi so modiaba. Ye who say no, say, you know, the and Saba Copen and Equa. Ye then some you see about addressing all these challenges. It is a fact Galamsey hono, ye be a send a bear because last week, I make kind of baby say, he said, make a tongue contumely. That's a sign I ne lead ne mercury ma. Kontomire no nim se we MPP ni ONDC ni. Ekun. Edi yafe na me ba glorify say oh bibia ye koye nim ye dabi. Yafe na me equalization is a MY. But we are in the process ye normal set be ye nsure ne beti ye kwaye no so benya na ho odin biem. Na fe sa normal ye bunch ne normal sa heavy metals ni rewrem ni nyina be frem. First security ho so though there has been some lapses anka ye heard no say security agencies no on be up and doing but it's not that bad say oh Ghana is not safe and the pack in won't mean you say Ghana is not safe still the number board thing our system mo promise say we man number board akofom and no top board any bank ni sana money na still na board our system me the minimum mu feli Ghana for the minimum Ghana mu feli Ghana ye feli the minimum let me aka say in the fat normal prices on to see akra na yenya a stable system. Oh really? Yes, because me kai say me ko talk fortless we adum here me ba mo ha me point na me talk fortless spray me talk 42 cities July a year me say July a year last 2 weeks that is September the same 42 cities. Sir? Yes.
Jimmy says not true.
If
your reaction is very priceless.
I bought some this morning.
They say
45.
No, I don't know. Check my mind.
Let me say, you know, even this will come up. Right, come back with the receipt in the betcher. But one way here, Eco Bank. 42 cities. So your point, you bet me the camera, dear Chinia cost or
this is a surprise.
Papa, you bet cost or 45. Remember, had my patch some metran.
Really?
Because I know, say, if I do here 42 cities. So it is from May till now. That's still now age of 42.
The prices are stable.
That should tell you something. Said something.
Yes, stable price.
BB and they. Paka, you know how many times? And I said, "Mre bet now see." And Medro what is a free SHS full so munya dwandindi.
Okay.
And also, you know, your light, yeah, shot a bayasi from January. Near lighting system, let's say. Your areas I acquire. Mintina me buy my jet 2 more areas. I mean, who say, say you default. Yes, maybe tonight me hypocrite. Me Bibiana is so defending.
Jimmy.
But there are areas that we've made
right.
A lot of progress.
So you say more MB before. You're excited about what's happening because costs are not say John Mahama or lose currency. I don't know. Now the NDC will lose currency. Now building MPP up gradually to the next election for you. What do you think says accounting for man for GD any or one penny?
Pakamamenda was say na mesancheti for beam.
Right.
But the fact remains that faultless lean spray, starch spray in the year, and you're 42, 45.
Between God and man, and none pay me to matter, and none pay me say none pay between God and man, 45, and you're 42, 45. Into me, I'm one cross or not, and so September, I will me. I was September 2 years ago. You see, by July or June or 42. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. Okay. It's not true. The woman say, "Me nuas mo kan nyina no. Wagye atum se aban no edincho." Oh sir.
Yes. Wagye atum se aban no afeli Ghanaians. Wagye atum se na omo de omo nsa ba ko na ekon. Nti se sia na Ghana fo am global info analytics for na mo ni abom so no. Omo de omo nsa mienu ba beden ba be ko. Bo sha mo share Ghana fo no. Se menim kwan a mo ankasa mo ban e de mampani Mahama ehun sa abose na mo bae na ode ne sa ba ko decide so de be den ode be ko na me pese me twimi na wi adwenase bibi so nsa me de bibi kire osesi a me be sha se free honom obi a okuta phone a obetimi akọ internet akọ search embo GTLE 2025 GTLE 2025 Ghana Teacher Licensure Exams 2025 registration. Mampani Mahama ne campaign 2024 no. O Ghana for boni teacher training for boss and then even teachers. O omo boss dey hunti na wo se obi ku university, obi ku teacher training. Wakwa wi a na exams a wa pass wi no. E was your Simon cultural licensure exams. Nti so mo to about the man no be mampani a oba the friend no Ghana Teacher Licensure Exams no ohwem enya de be adwuma bi ena me no kasai 2025 from July up to date there has been 3 registration teacher for 500 Ghana cedis to register for the Ghana Teacher Licensure Exams in 2025
examination fee 450
500 450 the main fee no but 15 account there I don't know say or bank mutua then you get the access to register.
You say 450.
The whole underlying factor is that he promised the Ghanaians, right. He promised the teacher license, teacher training for now no interested in writing the license exams. And they say, more about the mamia, me if you want. That has been a failure on the part of this government. Again, on the issue about fighting galamsey, someone who say, fairly woefully. Recently, Joy the statement we Babonten say, now they can understand say the NPP administration fought galamsey better time and MPP in Kwan man need a measure of comparison now. Now they feel say no.
But is it even fair to even compare 8 months to 4 years fight?
Well,
is it fair? I mean, statistically, Jimmy, is it fair to compare Obi 8 months and Obi? Therefore, the FA said 4 years.
Do you know why it is fair? Recently, there's this word we use to whether the timidity or something of water.
Turbidity.
Turbidity. Very good. Very good. Very good. Yeah. The time when in 2024, when John Dramani Mahama and the NDC and other CSOs were calling for a state of emergency, the turbidity of our water bodies was 14,000. Listen to this very well. Today, September 2025, under John Dramani Mahama and the NDC, the turbidity of our water bodies is 98,000. Yeah. Go and check. So,
I don't know. No.
So the fact remains.
Let's do the comparison well.
Figures okay. I gave 14,000 in 2024.
Right.
And then in 2025, I had 98,000. So, a buying no position at 14,000. We see in declare state of emergency. And then your water bodies from 14,000 aside in terms of turbidity, 98,000. Yeah. From 14,000 to 98,000. We see. Uba yenche. And he said, Uba yenche, they can't send the 98,000 now uwababiduno. Under your watch, and then as your watch as a president, if we say, oh, suffer under this water bodies now is saying the cyanide, chemicals or moody things, you know. If we say, Uba yenche, it's something, what's a gun in Libya yedin? I was Ubia kind of lutum one. You're fine on to one. Yeah, but these galamsey issues, the impact on our water bodies are Ghana water body and Ghana water company, sorry, I call for an increment of 280%.
That's true.
Just to treat the water from the galamsey areas, and then you call VRE, you call ECG. For the first time in the history of this country, and normally it doesn't happen. No, you can say institution meet to say ECG call for an incremental 225%, and this is the third time they are calling for an increment in 2025.
Right.
The first one came, the second one came. This is the third one, 225. Usually, I am ECG in the call for an increment. What is a VRE? For the first time, the Water River Authority is also calling for an increment of 59%.
But Jimmy, Rebecca said it's not all that bad because you see, the one from she said, University for Benya free tuition. What's your mocha? I first say university.
Yeah, clarify it. When you are mocha, very good.
School fees.
Very good. And then they be specified public universities.
Yeah, public universities, of course.
That's the promise. And so when we talk about universities, you will private and then public. That one is there. Intina, we have percentage now. From 73.
Which is more than the about 12, 13. About the home number time, now you're 16, 17.
So a decrement, no check how many percent?
Then you know.
Decrement from 73 to 67. If you are doing this,
about 6% difference.
Very good. If you are doing this
6% difference
in your first 8 months, okay, and you have about 48 months to go, it tells you the kind of leadership I will lead.
I see.
Here, on Beni Mahama, and some more catch a Ghana phone. I believe say Ghana phone are disappointed. Look at fuel. And then 1 liter. Who took 1 liter of fuel? This is what the 1 city
can go from chain more time.
They bought from.
I agree, said but you, 1 city can't, but still the 1 city no bought from chain more time.
He never told the Ghanaian people, say. You see, we are talking about the reasons why the ratings are going down. One can't tell Ghana forces a kind of hormone or the Ghana Fubutum never be to you. He never said it.
Okay.
We use vehicles, commercial vehicles, the trot, the taxis, and not maybe about 10 liters. We 10 liters, 10 Ghana cities.
See. So, for you that this verdict in the Sana TSA, a man for GD or Joma,
the administration entirely, not here, who's a passing comment to be, and Mitian carefully, pa. Or see. there are about obetumi ama 5 water bodies are niate. Okay, we na no to us when to me am even one.
Sound common
and in a century here
water bodies be any yacht
go to carry
but me share down this so
me nyamutre uzo utie uka sa manfo tie o ka wi anu aso ebo dabi onyam time no dia ye in addition to that go to carry forest reservoir obi enrem da say what by mo under your watch mo rem mo didim carry is there, everybody is aware. And the issue about the private jet, and Nima Ukuji to a black one. And because it's not only John Dramani Mahama, now Bemun Kofunina.
Okay.
Yeah, he was clear.
But
so they will use the private jets. And now Menoka say, almost say they want to buy a new private jet. If there was nothing wrong with the private jet, and you use no man anymore, I didn't know issues about private jets once a month.
Dimati, what time is
it? Once I'm so
be a phone line briefly. Doc, it's in what's it issue no 5 in yet and 8. Dear Henry.
Issue no River Bia.
That Bia River. Bia River, they say Western North. Okay.
That dear so
Bia River.
February 2025. Now ability say your capability check it. Then I'm 5,450. July almost I check here no 372.
Aquaform.
What is not? What is that?
Bia River.
River of thing.
Offing.
Sure offing.
What's up, bro? You must know.
Adiemra.
We were feeling him in a weekend. What's up? We were feeling in a weekend.
Me can't am the crown baby Adiemra. River of thing Adiemra. River of thing Adiemra.
Let me see Adiemra. Me bakupana minim say there are others there.
There should be others. Because Adiemra ne there. There are other communities are more Adiemra.
Baby minimum kwa ya Adiemra na ewo hine. We were him. Bese bi say hine there na.
We mean specifying
because hine there na doku boa. They say hine there na okay there. Say if there is Adiemra you are talking about then there is not true.
Tabi. Wait, this
unless it's a different Adiemra you are talking about.
Oh my God.
David Parker, what can say why you are not being fair to?
No,
that one they are not taking.
That is not true.
Data maker say you are not being fair to me. Say data no nyam I even cook it. These are data from environmental
first before I come and talk
environmental protection agency.
You have to verify
water and and I'm able communities communities. Like I say, you know, me
what's say
Bia River and then the mechanic when Musam said that there's no community ben.
Oh my God.
No, because I was there just then.
River of India making February.
It's not.
We are
talking about September.
If you don't know how they work, take home data February and July.
You are talking about somebody's data.
Not data.
So what have you seen? One person day
Doc, tell me. What about Bia? What about Offing? What about Pra?
River Pra that in the Boasi. As of February, 4,800.
Okay.
You say about 2,820.
Okay.
Akimoda River Brim. Shoe Brim.
Okay.
They 3,824. You say 1,710.
Okay. And the hen tosola.
Osino River Brim na.
Osino.
I know so let them 4,900. 4,009. These are
okay.
So if you be come up, if you be come up, that is backed by data. You doubt the data. Then what is the essence of what is data? No, what is the essence of what is data? Because I remember maybe I said that. If it's backed by data, that's no so still now.
Dog wait.
That one. Yes.
It is a work can because. Good. And I'm saying, offended. Me catch us offended. Where is it? In the work. When you want to be our what's agenda? And I'm saying agenda. Is it a minimum a way here and I say a different agenda? If it is that one, that is not true. That's what I'm telling you. And no. But there may be a phone as a match for normal conversation.
My God.
And the country will feel say Bia Ghana for GD or Jomama Mu Bafom. I mean, what are your views? Then obviously easy. And I pay my mintio 0594 19409 0322497264. These are the numbers to call another pay. So let me know. And I can go for oil. Who team come on a question? I wish I dream go baby. And I dream be any baby. Let me hear your thoughts this morning. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Minia Parker Racing Incoming President. Baba bibi aboko de.
Yamia dom SK Bolas. Yamene hene.
Momi do to Obuase Coffee Cream.
Right.
I mean saying Incoming MP Obuase is Yuchimat Bema ba almost one neko okukom. Baba gata make can say Yewura Mahama me MP ni die. Yewum ni second term wo be die. Wo bana renade. Die nza make can say I'm not messing say what the Papa Kwesi Indum Bank no samba back.
Yes.
We me ati say Papa no ban o meji ndi si for fan. I don't meji ndi before for beji for some predators our Ghana. Yes no ne life na o je benya no wo ye afa ye Papa Dr. Kwame Nkrumah
Estibola
ene ban. Nyame nhira no. O nyame na mom ensuo ni de eni ntie ne
so now it's rich coming from basketballers. Anyway. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Pache first and everything. Sami Pacho Pejande Kakama ma yechi pay.
Hello.
Yeah, Sami Pacho Pejaundim Kakama yen.
Yo. Me pacho me chia with the
you.
Aduma mood ne come up. And then person me can say, you see, Francis is ya wo ba no wa behwe na mana koso wo ba na wo ba o see, be so am wa yi. He said, atemu den see na akra no hu ya, obi hu faso a wo de ma wo ba no.
Right.
Nti man panyin se obeyab Ghana yi a. Nyemo ke kan ni nyina se ekona wieye. Say mampanyin dada beko na ka wanya no de hu say nyema be nyina ye proswa anya hwe no ta na etiu mampanyin bae boss afim mai timinu mai enti paperwork na we no nyina mo ye ye hu hwe tiba form paperwork because one of them people university a na oka nyema bi koso kakra enti mo nya to wase e why
Mate medasi ye ko another course on up. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning. On my for Parker.
Abaya kwa ba no pay. Yetiu.
Yo, mami mbo wa basu na mintia and ni not one.
Right.
On my for Parker. Mami mbusa pa show. Aya global info analysis for aya survey no di bai. Omu ma reason tia aya musi Ghana for na omu chireke Ghana for na omu wa retemu. His Excellency President Mama Emuno drop no. Omuchire je omu ti drop.
Mitio, they gave a few but time nti enkoso. Kawasem.
Enti no je ya kan say papa no Ghana for ye hu adwuma oye wo nti ye ma obi am be distract ye man central for so be distract ye. Je ya kan say adwuma hello adwuma papa President Mama ye no anu na e be koso amana ye.
Abai medasi no pay. Ye ko the score no. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I first and everything.
The friend, free Ashama, the friend Solomon.
Okay, so it's your pay.
Yeah, that's what kind of say. You can't guarantee a summer, and equal something to focus the cry.
Hey,
I don't think I'm Mikasa. Who breast you are from keep peace, you pay for our flat house war. I have body. I'm a president and to me, and yes, she are found. And no more audacity, will be about 8 months to 9 months. Who criticizes the panel? We are the Papa.
Yeah, before you say things you don't want to say. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Sakamina Saka, now it's an opinion.
Yamad, where you're Pambacha, your force and everything.
Eben Fabina.
Okay, Eben, it's you.
Maminchi aminya NDC na no. Me dana simina analysis na waye no Nyankopon hia no. Na minchia Honorable Charisma Kafuni ne peku CDC boss na Honorable Deputy Chief Executive Semashipia Honorable Kwesi Peter. Ninya be ma unim. The truth is that one. Me no wun na yebetinya aboa to fight against the canker called galamsey. And now me no cafe. Yes, it banchia ye wo fufu bi e gari ye di ka benku ni ade di sin le da be mo. So what I say? We di mo na no mo ye uche mo de mo ababo especially anabo amabo to make sure say sa kan ke be this one. We di matter omo pili relax. O de saka kan ko yen compare the two administration ye wo MPP e twem with the current administration. One no dey ahodi the fight against galamsey. So what the say na me no ka say ya declare all river bodies and forests say security zone.
Okay. But point to me better see but me see yen share then our fee say is accounting for Muhammad's approval no ratings no airdrop no. Yen share hello good morning.
Hello Paka good morning.
Yes I first and everything.
Biani Kwaku Ojo controversial. Kuneba afia be yesime kan kanu ma gado folukom. Ma chabat gudina tama na Kwesi. Kaka makansa ya kada galamsa president ma pon mo de MPP ACS. Omo da kwati abruwa nkan elisa soja fo e bon ba etu galamse. Ya pe ya bebudo eti galamse dia mini agokra dia tozu bi ohia enna na ma wuto bia ya teso. Tonwa 8 million ni 5 million no paka me na wo pa na wo kwa busa was man ni eto ayi jene ayira ni na pa na ede nama bafam dollar bafam amwa bafam wa betre o kaka aba papa ba ti kenya maso na mo tunya mamu ni apa
medasi na me next connection no pay yeah hello good morning
morning let me say
mama me ho ya pa na ba jozo
me pa cho ya frame Mr. Brago me ka se free asokole mambo
okay yeti ono pay mama
me pa cho kurumu ha sei papa yi ba no mo so be ma di ntima ne mo busa mo ka se ne bibia so atia ba fom no o ka so be ma galamse akwaso ene ma boys ne ma ya ne wo ma mutu galan nyina toma no wo ba yen so be kokoro mo ti kwa hwefom enti na ama na basan
Njari ude umbese be kwite galamse nana.
Me pa toze.
Umbese be kwite galamse no.
Say ono no wo ma eho ye wo mo de e no mo to ma no.
Okay.
No ba yen so no wasabe kuku mo ti kwa hwefom.
Okay.
E na ma ni bibia so te ba fom no so mo mutu gala no e bo ase. Say
I'm for last call na fe yen wa pepe na no pay right on the show. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Me ba say first and after thing.
Me papa me jaro me jaro ni mo ju afa mo ye. Sa galamse ya wo kan wa si me na mi sha ne sa ju asen. Paka me galamse ni ya po mai. Na wo ba me sa to na di pa do ma do ba paro. Paka ke abayi obeba so be na wo se galamse ju obeba aso no aban no oberusu. The cattle play. A baby of the basso bell and so damn said, Robert Garson. So, person, that time you look like the near make me no cat near the Benipa. Now, for the Galamse by me, could I say no? So, I wouldn't end up done the job of our Galamse side.
I see. What a FNC, Medasi. A pond woman, you're up here. No, just a few seconds. Now, remember Jimmy Sonafe.
May Kai Chato, His Excellency. Then the Biao Canada is his legacy 10 waba or be normal no agility or setting Ghana on the right path. The supporting no. Now about Galamsey no yet Dutch in as yes say no. It say if you be Koswa near the about yourself to score political points and can be by a far Galamsey who they can make me list a lot of things that under Akua and no fa resource in mind ye nyina support na ya nsuo ni ensase na ye mo ho ban say na be ya da chin bi no so ye be nya
Dr. Tufo me da say na no pen Jimmy
ye di wie no ye nyina ye pese ye boa na ye boy nsuo ye ensase no ho ban
right
but we cannot also forget the fact to say when the president Akufo-Addo was doing it Kokubuahi and your people were telling them that they will allow them to spoil the lands and the forests and everything. And you to me metnam say now when this in no unka say nyina yemwa. And whilst MPP was doing it, na monko for say mo be say mo boa om. Mo ba mo be jai. Even mo sense as na
any for say mo be boa mo na monko boa mo na monko.
You remember say even President Mahama himself.
Hey, what you are saying?
He
more energy from a monko.
You cannot be a hypocrite. Even President Mahama himself or can say omo MPP aban omo ye galamsey ayache omagumu nyina no oba wo be jaom it is what jaom na so mo sense asena who are you to blame one was you blame no what you say so you cannot Jimmy, be what do you stand for edi ankasa na wo ankasa no what do you represent
Mati egia yangwe against the motion has been moved
no nsan ye betena se yabubu so bia kanse yes sorry ama sometime we to champion any sports school na guvi mo de mo so 12 boy be ko newsroom na yakofa ye kase na me ya dom no de yen kwache ye china the midweek edition no about the tom so me dey the case down the minimum na be
Kwesi Parker Wilson and we have another pay my guest this morning has been Dr. Isaac Tofo or NDC Regional Communication Team member and Jimmy Boachiansa or NPP Regional Communication Team member and we had more china the 1st of October the midweek edition of OBT. Yeah, the Bebramo. Have a good morning.